Today, we show the world our true strength. Perhaps it will give you some as well.
Can you feel that?
What up, boys and girls? This is your boy Hellraider here, bringing you a part 3 to the Dick Slangin Beginner's Guide for Call of Duty. Today, we are going to expand on objective game types and PTFOing. For those of you that don't know what PTFOing means, it means play the fucking objective. Now, we'll start with domination because that's like the second most played, I think, game type in the entire game. Domination starts with 3 points, right? And what you want to do is capture a point to gain points for your team overall. The more points you have, the more points you get per rotation, if you will. Or per, like, 5 seconds. There's 3 points. You spawn either near A or C on the map, depending where you start, whatever you want to call it. How you should play Dom is when you spawn in, you grab the first point, and then you grab B flag, and you hold those 2 flags, and you fight off the enemy team from encroaching on your B flag. That's how it should be done. What really happens is, randoms spawn in, and just start capturing A and C. A and C, A and C, back and forth, back and forth. But you're like, wait, Raider, capturing points is what you're supposed to do. Yes, but you're still wrong. What you should be doing is you should hold one base flag at C and hold the middle at 2, for 2 base flags. If you keep flip-flopping between A and C, you will get spawn flipping like no tomorrow. You'll spawn on one side of the map, then the other side, then back and forth. And that's what happens with the enemies, too. And what randoms and like bad kids like to think is, oh, I'm gaining points by doing this, but you're not helping anybody by ripping the spawns and ripping your teammates back and forth, because you, 1, your teammates don't know where they're spawning, and 2, you're not going to actually survive long enough for those points to matter for that capture. Let's see. For objective game types, it's not bad to go negative as long as you're trying to play the objective. Like, if you're dying a lot because you're trying to capture, or you're dying a lot because you're trying to defend an objective point, that's not a bad thing. Granted, there are some exceptions of this rule. You should not be going so negative that it becomes a hindrance and then you're feeding them kill streaks, because how this game works is, if you're an attacker on the objective, you gain extra points for killing somebody who's defending the objective. And points stack up to get you score streaks. So it kind of is like a double-edged sword of playing the objective really well or really bad. But, like I said, playing the objective is what matters. Let's go with hardpoint. For those of you that don't know what hardpoint is, it's like King of the Hill. There's a rotation. It's very simple. Once you figure out the rotation, it stays like that the entire time for that map, and every map for that matter. And it's the same couple points. Hardpoint, King of the Hill, makes you think what? Sit on the flag, right? Sit on the flag to gain points? Yes, you are correct. But you don't need all of your team on the flag. All you need is one person actually sitting there to gain points for your entire team. The rest of your team should be pushing the fuck out and stopping the enemy team from encroaching on the flag point. And if your team's, good, or you're playing with a squad, or you have a couple friends with it, if your teammates push out and die in a certain area, the guy on the flag can basically then re-push into that area and kill the hopefully weakened enemy that killed your teammate, and then the teammate who died can recycle into the King of the Hill point and just sit on it, and it's a rotation of gaining points. What other game types can we talk about that are fun? Capture the flag's really simple. Grab the flag, bring it to the other team, or bring it to your own side, capture it. Easy. Have someone defending your flag, have someone defending the flag carrier in case he gets killed and they can just pick it up, and then have a planned kind of escape route, or a planned route that you think will work. If you're playing like Capture the Flag or like Uplink, be prepared to be able to move and run and use the map really well, so you don't either 1 can get away from gunfights, or 2 get away from damage, or 3 actually just get away period, so you can score for your team. Talking about Uplink, Uplink is actually a good example. When you're playing Uplink, there's 2 ways to score. One, you throw the ball into the hoop, or the goal if you want to call it, and that's worth 1 point. or you jump or you dunk the ball. Where you have the ball in your hand and you jump into the goal, and that's worth 2 points. Now, if you find yourself on the shit end game of an uplink game, where the enemy team is just in your uplink and they're just destroying you or whatever, and they keep kind of consistently scoring, if you kill the ball carrier, which has extra health by the way, if you kill the ball carrier, he'll drop the ball. If you're trying to defend your uplink point, try to pick up the ball and throw it outside the map. That at least gives your team a little bit of a breather. One, because if you throw the ball into out of bounds, it'll respawn the ball back into the starting place for the map, and that means someone else has to go back and pick it up, which might give your team the break or the breather it needs to actually successfully get out of being, like, you know, killed very easily. Another new game type we can talk about, Safeguard. Safeguard's really kind of cool because you're escorting like an NPC robot on a really consistent guided path throughout the map to try to score on the enemy team for one round. There's attackers and defenders. Fun part about Safeguard is you only need one person near the robot to guide it in. The rest of your team, / maybe at least one other person should be near the robot, but the rest of your team should be trying to push the enemy team back into the goal point so they can actually score the robot in. But you know what people really like to do, what they really like to think that's happening? Oh, if a bunch of us are sitting on this robot, it'll move faster. You are wrong. That's how you get multi-killed. That's how you get, like, 6-man feeds with a specialist or 6-man feeds with a shotgun. I actually have a couple clips from that, funny enough. But, yes, don't cluster on the robot. Just have one person sitting there. Other people need to push out and make sure the robot's actually going to get to its destination. For Fracture, which is the newest game type, I'll save that for a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Please let me know what you like and what you don't like. This is your boy Hellraider, signing off. Oh, boy. Suck these nuts. Ugh.
Yeah, you just slaughtered them birds.
Boy. No lube whatsoever.
You wouldn't worth the cost of the gas I use.
Ya bitch. I am Viktor Reznov. None of you understand where that's from, but it's okay.
Inglorious Bastards.